sorry. Hi! Shout out Sound Sultan. I miss you. Hi! Welcome to
the Showbiz Compass podcast.
I always set you up.
Always. I don't like your behavior, and I always fall for it. I should be used to this by now. Anyway, you didn't let me say my own shout out to Sound Sultan. We miss you. No, music is not the same without you.
It isn't. All right, my name is Foladele.
My name is Folake.
All right, welcome to
the Showbiz Compass.
There we go. All right. Yes, welcome to another episode. And good news in the air. Today we're going to be talking about the Nigerian singer Olakira and his Maserati deal. Oh my gosh, amazing stuff. A win for one Nigerian artist is a win for all Nigerians. We celebrate
a win for Afrobeats.
Yeah,
we're so happy for you, so thrilled for you. As soon as we saw it online, I think we just sent it to each other like, oh my God, have you seen this? We have to talk about this on the podcast.
Yep.
So the title of this episode is What We Can Learn from the Olakira Maserati story.
Yes, basically. All right. So first on the list is keep putting out music. I think that's one thing that I took out of this. He talked about how he was just vibing. This song was as a result of just vibing.
And it was during lockdown?
It was during lockdown, yeah. It was around that time. So Davido even wanted to hop on a remix. No, not even wanted, like he did.
They did a remix.
And it did
but like, as soon as Davido, I imagine Davido heard the song and he was like, this is a jam.
Yeah, no, but I say this about Davido, about how he's happy to hop on and be like, yo, I want to do a remix of this song. Anyway, so that happened. So the song was already doing well. In fact, in typical Nigerian fashion, it's a song that we pretty much have moved on from because, he's released songs since then.
Yep.
This is 2022 now, so it was pretty much like 2 years ago.
Yep.
Remix had been done, we've moved on. Everything, a lot of things have happened since, and then we're just chilling in our homes and we just hear
on
Maserati.
Social media.
What?
Maserati Middle East has reached out to Olakira for a deal.
But yeah.
And we saw the most beautiful, touching video of Olakira at I think he thought that his management organized it to take him as a gift, to take him to like the Maserati lot or something.
One thing I could tell from that video was that he wasn't expecting a car. He was like, he fully looked like, you guys got me.
I was gonna cry. He was like, oh my God.
But yeah, point is keep putting out music. You never know which one is going to be a hit. The reason I had to take you through the whole story of how the song isn't a new song is because I knew Olakira in I think 2017-18 when he had come for an interview at our station at the time and was pushing a different song. Yeah. He was pushing a song and fast forward to 2 years later, Maserati is doing big numbers and you're like, oh wow. So you never know which song is going to
blow you out.
Yeah, you never know which one it's gonna. You might even think, as an artist, as the one who has put out the song, or recorded the song rather, you might feel like it's gonna be this one. But then Nigerian listeners can shock you.
Yeah. So I didn't know who Olakira was until I heard hopping in my Maserati, and I was like, oh, nice song, nice bop, and I was like, is he gonna be a one-hit wonder? And then I went to check him out on YouTube and I realized, oh wow, this guy has been putting out music. He's not a new artist. He has been putting out music for a while. Wow. And this is the thing. This is why you need to keep at it, because you don't know what song is going to draw people in. You don't know what song is going to make people discover you. I remember, just slight diversion, but this is a very great example of you don't know what song will draw people in. I remember when Mr. Easy put out the song with Efia.
Skin Tight.
Skin Tight. Yeah. When he put out Skin Tight, everyone loved that song. It was like a bug that everybody caught, and we couldn't get the chorus we couldn't get it out of our heads. Everyone was like, who is this guy saying I don't go do you basa basa? What does he be like? I don't go do you basa basa. But it was such a great song, and then it drew me in. And I went to look him up. I saw that, oh wow, this guy has been releasing music underground for a while. Oh, this guy was based in Ghana. Oh, he's actually Nigerian. And before I knew it, I was a Mr. Easy super fan. And now there is nothing Mr. Easy puts out that I do not love. So you have to, you just must keep going. Easy may have thought, oh, Bankulize would be the song everybody would like. He may have thought it was one of his other songs, but he may have just thought,
Like, I don't even
let
go
me just
too far.
keep going.
Don't go too far. I think about Burna Boy from the time of I Beg, from the time
Do you
of,
understand?
like, as in songs that people
things,
didn't even know about. And I feel like there's a part of Burna Boy that feels like, oh, now you guys are, you guys are jamming to me now. But back then, when I was telling you, because back then, my friend Moshokba and I would be listening to Burna Boy songs and we're like, oh my gosh, this guy is really good. Even as much as I was rooting for him then, I didn't see this level of
stardom
when it would happen, and the song that would get him there as well. I didn't think it would be it. Like I didn't. Nah, you never know, honestly. So just keep putting out music.
Yep. Don't give up, and trust in your talent. You know, a lot of established artists always say you need a good measure, equal parts of humility, but you also need to be secure in your talent. You need to be proud of what you can do. So proud of yourself without getting big-headed and thinking, oh, I'm the best out there and there can never be another me, or I can't even do better. So you still need to push yourself to get better, but you need to be proud of yourself and what you can do. And you need to continue to put out music, continue to try to get better, to evolve, to continue to do better. So, go back, listen to your stuff, look at how your songwriting can get better. Look at what you can do differently, how you can put out better videos, how you can put out better songs. What do my fans want from me now? Where am I in my career now? Is that reflecting in my songwriting? And if you're not a great songwriter, take songwriting courses.
Exactly. If you can't afford to pay a songwriter yet, take
exactly. If you can't afford to pay a songwriter, take songwriting courses. There cheap songwriting courses online. There are free ones. Go on YouTube. There's so many things to learn on YouTube. You can even learn about, sound engineering and all those things, because all these things help you be a better artist.
I think I really like this point, and I think one thing I'm going to take out of this point you just mentioned is you have to believe in yourself first before anyone else. You have to believe that you have the talent. You have to believe that you're really good at, because self-doubt is something that can cripple you. And doubt does come, but just find a way to make sure that you remember who you are and like how good you are. Second thing that we can learn from the Olakira thing, I think I would say, is just the fact that music is a universal language. I remember when this came up and people were like, remember my husband was always like, he's saying up. I'm like, no, he's saying hop in. He's like, no, it's up. But he said factor. I'm like, that's your business. The point is, there was a whole debate. My friend Showbiz talked about this the other day about how he's so happy for Olakira despite people having age factor debates. And it's true. Whatever people want to say, that's their business. The point is, music, in my experience and in what I've noticed, language is never a barrier to good music. It is good music first before you even think about language. What the heck was CK saying on it was just a vibe to people. It's like, oh my god, hey, you are even talking about CK. What were you people listening to that year? What were we done? Did you get? I understand French, but even that whole song wasn't fully in French. Only parts were in French. Did you get? So Magic System.
It was like pidgin French.
So it's like, language is not a barrier there. Don't let anybody disturb Bella Shmoda or Olakira say what they think is age factor. Bella Shmoda, ma jai a lot there. Do your music, don't mind them. They say you don't go to school. They say your friends help you write your exam. Don't worry there. They say Portable, you cannot read. Just be doing your music. Are people vibing?
Guess what? Portable the other day said he goes school small. He said I go school small.
I told Folake.
Maybe he meant like primary or secondary school.
I told Folake.
But he said he go school, but he no finish school.
At least he went.
We don't know where he stopped.
I told Folake that this guy, don't use I to block him. Don't use I to say, this guy might actually be able to read. Don't say, you can't be so sure.
No, but he didn't confirm whether he could read or write. He just said primary school. He said I go small. We didn't know, because it was on Jabless's podcast, but we didn't know how far
could be nursery, it could be primary.
It could be primary, it could be nursery school, it could even be Arabic school. You don't know.
You're so annoying. Wow.
Shout out to Portable. shame to bad people that think that is one hit wonder. He has brought out another jam that is not bad.
Yeah.
But, and again, this goes back to the whole like good music, you know, is a universal language thing. I saw one babe, Cameroonian, or where was that girl on the video from, that was singing Portable song.
Kenya.
Was it Kenya? She was singing Portable song with so much joy in her
The
heart.
really light skin chick that
and I was like,
that he allegedly snatched from someone else.
I was like, who is this? Like, what is she saying? Does she even know the meaning of what she's saying? And I've asked a lot of people, what is Zazu? They say it's
Pogotwa.
What are we saying? Many way. I mean, Olamide's part, you can deduce what he's trying to say, but what is Portable really saying?
Like this.
Like, strong your face.
But again, back to
don't be angry. Why?
Please, back to
why are you angry?
Music is a universal language.
Anybody?
Okay? Olamide.
One of the greatest examples, I think, of how music is a universal language. One of my favorite artists of all time, Sarkodie. I keep telling people I really need to learn Chui just so that I can know what Sark. I can know what Sark is saying on, like, you know, the way he raps, the cadence, like he just has so much swag about him, and he makes you want to learn Chui.
Yeah.
He really makes you want to learn Chui. If anybody's watching this and you could teach me Chui, I would love that very much. Sarkodie, if you ever see this, consider maybe subtitling some of your songs. For those of us super fans who don't know what you're saying.
Sarkodie is actually a good example. Bisakade as well. I got on it. Like my friend
was that Bisakade song that everyone was doing the challenge to.
I liked him.
Amazing song.
You know, I really liked him when I first heard him, and I was like, I don't know what you're saying, but I vibed with it. You know, Despacito.
Despacito is such a great example. That song has 7.7 billion billion, not million,
which is still a big deal, but
not
billion.
700 million, billion, 7 billion views. Do we know what they are saying there? No.
We don't.
And a lot of people chop mouths when they are singing the words.
So much so that everybody Justin Bieber wanted to get on here as well. Like, and Justin, to the best of my, I don't know, I could be wrong. Maybe Justin do know Spanish. But the point is, music is less about language and it's more about vibe. That's the reason that Nigerian music can do as well as it's doing now. Because people just care more about the sound, the vibe than...
I mean, you see a lot of people from all different parts of the world. Everyone is doing the You Want to Bamba challenge, singing the song.
The only thing they understand in that thing is you want to chill with the big boys. That's literally it.
That's all everybody gets. But you have to just trust the process. Don't worry too much about, because I see some artists who are trying to change the way they sound, trying to sound more like westernized and acceptable. Or what if people don't get what I'm saying? What if, I mean, look at them, Zlatan and Co. Do you think they care if you don't get what they're saying? I mean, look how big Olamide is. Who would have ever thought, you know, a Bariga guy, a boy from Bariga would, you know, change the music scene like this? And now a lot of people want to, you know, shout out to the OGs like Il Bliss, Negaro, the people who made indigenous rap, who made rapping.
It's now Mr. Rod.
Your own?
Mr. You removed the N word. It's now Mr.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh, Mr. Rod, that's a very good example. I mean, I'm still working on it, but I don't understand Igbo. And some of my favorite rappers are actually Igbo.
You understand small.
I mean, maybe 1 or 2 lines in the entire song. But yeah, like I mean, Igbo high life is one of my favorite genres.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's...
Yeah, that's another great genre as well. Like I quite like, you know, I love Flavor's music. I love Zorro, you know, and I don't know what they're saying. I'm like, somebody tell me, love Fino as well. And some of my favorite songs are when Fino and Olamide come together. It's so great to see that synergy.
Thank you for bringing that up, because I think that's a classic example. I feel like Fino and Olamide don't understand what the other is saying on their verses. But that synergy just, it's beautiful.
Works.
That union just always works.
It just works.
And that's why they're frequent collaborators. I think one more thing that we learned from the Olakira Maserati thing is... what's it called? Brand placement.
So can take you far.
It really can. I mean, Folake is going to talk about like reaching out to brands and stuff, but I just even want to talk about the side of it where you just put a brand name in your song, or you know, you put a a product in your video or whatever, that can get their attention. Now, I'm not saying everybody should go out there and be singing Maserati, Maserati, or Ferrari, Ferrari. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that, as we said before, you never know when it can work. So if it comes to you when you're vibing, as with a vibe, if you just come, my brother or sister, run with it. Feel free, because I mean, this is a classic example. And I just want to say one more thing before I shut up, and it's the fact that I love how it's the songs that, I mean, CK Kenny was like 2020 as well. I think we were saying, or recorded in 2019, and then the video was the remix was 2020. Before 2021, it now became a big thing. Same thing with Maserati, how you know, it was like a 2020 song, and now in 2022 we're talking about it. So music doesn't expire, really.
No, it doesn't. Good music will always be good music forever and ever, ever. I mean, I was watching The Harder They Fall the other day, and the fight scene. First of all the music in that movie is good stuff, like great music. I love like the slave-esque, you know, type music. They call them Negro spirituals.
But like, segue.
No. I'm trying to make a point about music is ageless. You know, there's like Negro. No, I promise it's
because I can be here all day for that movie.
No. Yeah, story, it's not a segue,
music.
But I was trying to buttress the point of music is timeless. You know, there were a lot of Negro spirituals on that song, like old school type, you know, Negro spiritual type music, and then the end fight scene that had Fela on it. That song is like,
and then like
before a lot of people were born, is, you know, that's when that song was released. But it worked. It was great. But talking about, you know, just rounding up this brand placement thing and what you can learn from this great thing that has happened to Olakira. You know, you can reach out to brands, you know. You can. There's nothing wrong with that. There's no shame in that game. I know.
Maybe it's DM. Nobody has to know. Or email. Nobody will know.
You can, you know, if you do a great song, the song works, it's an amazing song, you can reach out to the brand and say, look, I've got this song, it's doing well. You know, put the song out and say, oh, look, I've got the song, it's doing really well. I, you know, did a song about you guys, or you know, would you like to work it into like an ad or like a campaign or something? You just never know. I mean, T-Pain did a song as part of being Lipton's new brand ambassador, and he did like a little song for the commercial. So sometimes you can do the song before, sometimes you can do the song after, or during the relationship. It doesn't matter, as long as you get paid. That is what is key. But I hope you guys have learned something, and I hope the news, but also I hope this episode inspires you. And you know, I'm hoping to hear some really great music soon. And this whole brand placement thing, not only, you know, musicians can benefit from it, because I know some content creators as well who have done brand placement in their work. You know, shout out to people like Mr. Macaroni, even Kiki is constantly doing, you know, brand placement in like content. Obviously, a lot of times these people already have relationships with these brands.
They're creating for the brands.
They're creating for the brand. But you know, you can work it in. If there's a brand that you are eyeing, and you know, you can work it in, and before you put it out, present it to them. What do you guys think? This could really work. I have this following, you know, this could do something amazing for your brand. What do you think? So I really hope you guys have learned, you know, something from this episode, and I can't wait to see you guys again soon.
With these few points of ours. Go out there and let brand notice you there. All right. We wish you success as always. My name remains. No, I'm kidding. My name is Foladele. Thank you for watching.
My name is Folake. Thank you for watching.
See you
again
next
soon.
episode.
Peace.
Bye.